Welcome back, chefs, to Recap World. Have you ever felt the heat of a scorching kitchen, the adrenaline of a last-minute rush, and the intense, chaotic beauty of a family in crisis? Tonight, we're putting on our aprons and diving headfirst into the culinary storm that is The Bear Seasons 1, 2, and 3. Get ready to yell, "Yeah, chef," as we recap Carmy, Sydney, Richie, and the entire dysfunctional, brilliant crew's journey through Hell's Kitchen and back. Time to get cooking. Carmy returns home from the high-end restaurant world in New York to find his brother Mikey's diner in total disarray. The beef is dirty, understaffed, and drowning in debt. Mikey's best friend Richie runs the front of house like a frat party, cocaine deals in the alley and all while dishing up beef sandwiches. Carmy's plan? Turn this sloppy deli into a gourmet powerhouse. He ropes in Sydney, a CIA-trained chef who idolized Mikey, and starts a full-on kitchen coup. At first, Carmy's fine dining habits clash with the beef's grit. A health inspector shows up and nearly walks out mid-lunch. We learn that Mikey left Carmy $300, 0 cents, K in debt, to Uncle Cicero, the family loan shark, who ominously demands repayment. Amid the chaos, we get our first laughs when Richie crashes a kid's birthday party, mixing Xanax into the punch, sending toddlers into a peaceful nap under Carmy's horror. Also, Carmy's sister Natalie, nicknamed Sugar, drops by trying to bond, but it's awkward. Carmy institutes a brigade-style kitchen, finally giving Marcus, the passionate baker, a real role, while Sydney takes the sous chef job Carmy promised. They experiment on new recipes, molten lava cakes and risottos. Oh my! Argue about menu changes and even survive stray gunshots shattering the window. Through it all, Carmy attends Al-Anon meetings to understand Mikey's demons, and maybe his own. The staff gradually starts to respect Carmy's vision, until things blow up in their face. Tensions peak when the restaurant gets a glowing review in the paper thanks to Sydney's accidental masterpiece, but also a mysterious surge of online orders they can't handle. In the ensuing chaos, Carmy loses it. He fires off at Sydney and Marcus, and in a freak accident, Sydney accidentally stabs Richie with a carving knife. Yep, you read that right. She immediately resigns, and Carmy's meltdown seems complete. He sobs into the kitchen floor and storms out. When Carmy finally regrouped, Marcus and Sydney meet in her apartment, unsure whether to return. Meanwhile, we get a glimpse of Carmy's guilt. He missed Mikey's funeral, watching it from his car, and blames himself for many things. A bachelor party at the restaurant ends badly, leading to Richie's arrest for assault. But the real shocker hits when Carmy receives a letter from Mikey. Tucked inside their old spaghetti recipe is a stash of cash. Hundreds in each can of tomatoes. Plot twist. Mikey has been hiding enough money all along. The crew decides to close the beef to count it all. Finally, Carmy hangs a new sign, The Bear, his dream of a restaurant reborn. And that, Kitchen Warriors, is Season 1 in a nutshell. Broken kitchens, broken hearts, and a fresh start written in hidden bills. Fast forward a few months, the gang is gutting the beef's walls to make way for The Bear, a sleek new restaurant with serious aspirations. Think Michelin star. Carmy and Sydney are now partners, even if they bicker like siblings. They draft fancy menus and beg Cicero for another $500, 0 cents K, to renovate, under the gun that he'll own the place if they don't pay back fast. Natalie, still Sugar to Carmy, is project manager extraordinaire, and yes, she's now pregnant. Construction chaos abounds, delays, a moldy kitchen, and even electrical issues. Richie's genius idea to steal power from a neighbor building backfires. Carmy is so laser-focused on the bear that he ghosted Claire, an old flame, by giving her the wrong number. We see he's wound tight. Tension builds up like dough left to rise. To blow off steam, Richie spends a week working at Ever, a fancy restaurant, where he learns that elbow grease and early mornings might just make him the partner Carmy needs. He returns full of purpose, just in time as date night woes brew. At home, Carmy's family has a disastrous holiday. Feast of the 7 Fishes turns into 7 courses of family trauma. Donna, Carmy's volatile mom, bottoms out and actually drives her car into the house. An explosive climax that reminds Carmy why he left it all behind. Back to the restaurant. With opening day looming, soft opening night arrives for family and friends. The Bear is fully booked, and everyone, including Donna, surprise, shows up at the door. Everything that can go wrong does. A line cook ghosts, forks disappear, and worst of all, Carmy gets locked inside the walk-in fridge when the handle breaks. Trapped in cold darkness, he unleashes a tirade on himself and accidentally on his love life. He shares a leaked voicemail from Claire, ending with her professing love, but it's too late. Claire, hurt and furious, walks out and Carmy's heart shatters. Meanwhile, Sydney hits breaking point in service. She has a full-blown panic attack. Out in the alley, her dad finds her retching over her mistakes and comforts her. It's an emotional wreck for everyone. Natalie reveals her pregnancy to Donna, who had been kept in the dark, adding another layer of family drama. The season ends on a simmering high note, or low. The restaurant is officially open, Cicero finally hands over their liquor license with a wary warning, and the Bears' doors swing open for business. But our heroes are shaken. Carmy is single again, Sydney is shaken, and every stove in Chicago is still intact only by a thread. Season 3 picks up with the Bear running day to day, and the heat has only turned up. Carmy, freshly out of that fridge, promises Sydney he'll never abandon the team again. Motivated by flashbacks to his chef training under culinary legends from Noma in Copenhagen to NYC's top kitchens, Carmy crafts a burning ambition: daily menu specials and strict non-negotiables more rigid than Grandma's meatball recipe. Not everyone's thrilled. Richie resents Carmy's sudden managerial makeover and still hasn't forgiven him for the walk-in rant. The first months of The Bear see menu changes every day, skyrocketing costs and burnt tempers. Natalie frets about profitability. Cicero eyes his money like a hawk. Carmy and Richie's tension explodes into a full-on kitchen brawl, scattering expo tickets like confetti and scaring even stoic Sydney. But a new tragedy forces everyone to pause. Marcus rushes home from work to find his beloved mother has passed away. The team comes together to support Marcus through the funeral, reminding them why they became a kitchen family in the first place. Meanwhile, Sydney is chafing under Carmy's rules. She's living on her own now, cue her worried dad, and even catches the eye of Adam Shapiro, the cool dude from Ever who secretly visited the Bear. He's impressed by Sydney's cooking skills and drops the bomb that he might want her to run his new restaurant. Oh, brother, Carmy thinks, feeling sidelined. The cooks also learn that the Chicago Tribune is sending a critic to review The Bear. Natalie panics as she realizes the anonymous diner who just posted a glowing review was already through. The stakes are higher than a flambé. Enter the computer, a family friend named Nicholas Marshall, brought in by Cicero to fix finances. His first idea? Cut Marcus's hours or staff. Blasphemy, Natalie defends Marcus fiercely, and as if that weren't enough, a drake of concern comes whenever that famous restaurant suddenly closes its doors for good. Carmy, looking for motivation, is crushed by this ominous sign. In episodes, we learn how sweet Tina's life was before she met Mikey. She was jobless and struggling until Mikey gave her a shot at the beef. These heartstring pulls remind everyone what the Bear is really about. Back in the present, apologies become the unspoken theme. Carmy battles with himself over an apology he owes Claire but never makes. He invites Sydney to the Ever farewell dinner. Yes, even in closing, Ever's style is unforgettable. Richmond wonders if he should attend his daughter Tiff's wedding without feeling guilty. He should. Natalie suddenly goes into labor in a grocery store parking lot, and a tired Donna morphs back into a caring mom at the hospital, telling Natalie uplifting stories of everyone's birth during contractions. New baby is on the way, and family ghosts are laid to rest literally and figuratively when Natalie gives birth. The finale, aptly titled Forever, is one for the books. Carmy, Sydney, and Richie suit up for Ever's Last Supper. Carmy reconnects with Luca, the Danish pastry wizard. Sydney mingles with celebrity chefs, and nostalgia bristles in the air, but Carmy can't keep his ego in check. He corners his old boss, David Fields, accusing him of ruining Carmy's self-worth with abuse. The boss snidely thanks Carmy instead, claiming those insults made him tougher. Ouch. After Ever's last dish, chefs of past and present attend a wild after-party. Sydney suddenly panics, sprinting home when she realizes how much she craves a normal kitchen. No daily menu surprises, no constant dicey deadline. Carmy, meanwhile, checks his phone. The Tribune review just came in. His heart sinks. The cameras fade on the bear staff standing at the precipice, waiting to see if their labor of love will be cheered or shattered by one final critic. And there you have it, chefs. We've navigated the chaotic, exhilarating, and deeply emotional journey through the Bear seasons 1, 2, and 3. From the grimy, raw energy of the original beef to the painstaking, ambitious rebirth as the Bear and the relentless pursuit of that perfect service, this show has cooked up something truly special. Carmy, Sydney, Richie, Marcus, Tina, every single character has poured their heart and soul onto the plate, leaving us hungry for more. It's a testament to family, grit, and the belief that even in the toughest kitchens, something beautiful can be built. But now we want to hear from you. What was your favorite moment from the Bears' first 3 seasons? Which character's journey resonated with you the most? And what are you hoping to see next for Carmy and the crew? Let us know all your thoughts, favorite dishes, and yes, chef moments in the comments below. If you loved reliving every high-pressure moment and every emotional beat, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your fellow foodies and fans of intense drama, and most importantly, subscribe to Recap World and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into these shows that truly serve it up. Until next time, keep cooking.